Hi, I'm Pixel Heart, and today I want to show you how I've been making YouTube shorts and Instagram reels for the last year. I record my shorts and reels off my phone and I edit it on the iMovie app on iPhone. So first thing I do is I clean my phone and my screen and the back of it especially because that's where I'm going to be recording this. So that's like step one. And step two is to make sure you have everything like that you're going to use for the video like out and ready. I use this little like arm that I got for like travel. I have like a studio one that I use in my other like film room. But for these shorts or if I'm traveling, this works like pretty good. So I'm going to go to video. I'm going to hook this up like this. And it's a little close, so I'm going to back up and like make sure it's whatever I'm going to paint is or film is in frame. And I'll focus in and you just hit play. And I'll do kind of like a time lapse where I'll like hit play and I'll do a couple steps and then I'll pause it. But in iMovie, I'll like mash them all together and then speed it up too because for YouTube Reels, there's like a minute or so that you could do, but for YouTube Shorts, you only get like 15 seconds if you want to use like good music. If you want to go longer than a short, you could use like audio of yourself talking or just like a paid subscription. All the copyright stuff sometimes gets like confusing. So I do 15 seconds because right now that's what allows me to use the songs that I want to use. All the videos I make, like the songs are important to me, just like the art is important to me. So just keep that in mind. So first thing I'm going to do is hit play. And I'm going to open up this. I'm going to end up, when I edit this, like this isn't going to hear me. I'm going to mute it, but I'm going to have it rolling so it can get me opening this brand new canvas that I got for Christmas from my future mother-in-law. And I'm going to open this up so I have it on camera. Brand new. Take this out. Now that I have the canvas that I'm going to use, I can put this away. So for my short today, I really wanted to do kind of playing with tape. Sometimes it can be like intimidating for an artist to like pick what they want to like do. Or if somebody wants to like dabble in art, they get kind of overwhelmed by like what are they going to draw that day. I don't know if it's you. It's definitely me. But today I just wanted it to like stress free. I just wanted to have fun and like do this for like mental health and like happiness. And I really want to play with tape, so I'm going to play with tape today. This has been going on for a minute. I'm going to pause this because on iMovie, if you record something that's like way too long, if my phone storage won't like even let me save what I edited. So I realized that if I do little stop and goes and then eventually like mash them up, it works way easier that way. It was horrible. There's one, like, I recorded like 45 minutes of me painting something, and it was horrible because I couldn't even save, like, the video. Even when I edited, like, fast forwarding it, trying to make the smallest so I could save it, like, no. Like, it did not work. So just be aware of how long you're recording on the iPhone due to your storage and everything. So, stopped it. Now I'm going to start it again. I'm going to start taping this down. I feel like Scotch tape might be too small for this section, which is totally okay. I have like painter's tape. It's the top drawer. My boyfriend Sean is helping me out. Thank you. But yeah, you normally want to have all this ready like beforehand, but it's okay if you don't. It's all good. Okay, I have the right tape now. I've been using Scotch tape a lot to tape down my lines, but this canvas is a little thicker than I have been using. I've been using like canvas paper, and this is like actual canvas, so using a little thicker tape, but it's gonna work out. So kind of line this up, make sure it's in frame, because once I tape it down, it's not going anywhere. So, okay, I want to make it like this thick. Maybe like I'm going to tape this down like that. Okay, I'm going to tape all 4 sides of this. Putting my hair up because it's getting serious. We got the 4 sides taped down, and now we get to just lay down. I'm going to lay down Scotch tape. I don't even need I just needed the red tape for the outside because it's like a canvas and it's thicker. But I'm just going to go with like Scotch tape and tape whatever I want and have fun. And my inspiration is blue and yellow today. It's kind of like a Vincent van Gogh vibe I'm feeling, but like definitely not like a Vincent van Gogh painting. I'm just like really vibing with the colors blue and yellow today. So this is going to be blue and yellow mix. What else do I want to make? So I definitely wanted this triangle shape. This has been 4 minutes. I had to pause that real quick and start it again because it's getting long. I wouldn't record anything like past 10 minutes on the iPhone because when you zoom it up, it like is half of whatever your time is. So when I edit a 10-minute like video, it turns into 5. But if your phone storage like 5 minutes is pushing it, if you do that for every single video, your storage is gonna like go up like crazy. So be aware. It looks pretty cool. I like the shapes. Now it's time to get painting on our first layer, which is really exciting. So I'm going to wet my brush. I'm going to squeeze off the excess. Paint has hit canvas, which is funny. Sometimes prep work could take like forever. So I'm glad we're finally painting. So I'm going to do a thin layer of this gesso. It's going to be a perfect primer for when I add my color. The first color I'm going to be adding is blue. The kind of paint is acrylic, and the brand is Golden. Okay. Now I'm going to stop this. Now this is my point where I'm going to have like a small break for this layer to dry. I would give it about like 30 minutes. 20-30 minutes. If you hit it with a fan or something, or if you have one of those like heater guns, those would work well. It will dry like way faster. But for me, I'm just having fun. Today is a beautiful day and I'm just gonna hang out and wait for this to dry, maybe put a fan on it, but I'll come right back and then we'll start putting color on this. I'm gonna put blue, golden acrylic paint on there. And then once that dries, I'm going to put some yellow in there and make some fun patterns. And then we're going to peel off everything and see like dope lines, I hope. Hi guys, I'm back and it's been 30 minutes and I even decided to have a fan on it just to make sure that this dried properly, and it did. I'm just going to push down on all the tape just to make sure it's perfectly on there. Sometimes it can get bubbly in some areas. I saw one up here and one down here. I'm just going to push it down. This is the golden color that I'm going to use. I'm grabbing the ultramarine blue color. And while I was taking a break, while this was drying, I ended up clearing up my water and refilling that so I didn't have like primer water in. We have fresh water and we have this golden ultramarine blue paint that I'm going to apply. I'm going to click record on my phone because this is for short. I'm going to start painting. And by the lines that I put the tape on, I kind of just dab it in first and then paint it over because I kind of like a stamp. I kind of want to be delicate and gentle with this so it doesn't bleed. So So I'm just kind of dabbing it in and brushing it in at the same time, making sure everything is covered completely with the blue paint, but just have fun with it. You have to be careful how much water you add because it can actually change like the tone, the darkness, the color of the paint. So try to work quickly and try to be as even as possible. I see the tape kind of coming up a little bit, which is the only like worry that I have. This is just like a first attempt like of working with this on canvas like this, so we'll see how it turns out, but at the end of the day we're just having fun, so this is an experiment, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, that looks good. So I'm officially done with the blue layer. I'm going to let this dry for another 30 minutes with the fan on, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to add fun yellow pattern, how I feel, and then I will peel the tape off and be done. So stick around. I appreciate you watching this video so far. And if you like it, please subscribe to me because it would mean a lot. And it actually does something and it matters. So I appreciate that if you do. If not, I appreciate your time just being here. I'm going to come back to this, going to take one more 30-minute break, and then I will add my design on it. Hi, I'm back, and it's been 30 minutes, and all of the acrylic paint is completely dry, and it's looking really great so far. And now I'm going to add my next color, which is yellow. I'm going to be using this yellow medium from Golden Acrylic. And I really was debating whether I wanted to like sketch my own pattern on there or if I wanted to play with a sponge, and I decided I do want to play with a sponge, so we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to start getting this all prepped. I have fresh water poured, and now I'm going to put in some yellow. I have a different brush out that I'm going to mix some water in so I can dilute it a little bit, and then I'll go start painting it, and I'll hit my phone to record then. So now, because I haven't used a brush before, like a sponge before, I am going to paint on where I want the paint on the sponge and not just like dip it in. I don't want it to be like that messy, if that makes sense. So I'm going to play this. Okay. So let's pick a clean area. I'm going to just brush on some of this yellow acrylic. I'm excited to see how the texture and the pattern's going to turn out. This should be a lot of fun. So let's start on a small area. Ooh, that is cool. It kind of looks like stars, like this way. I kind of like it. This is cool. Wow, I really like that. This is cool. This is fun. It should be fun. If you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. When I used to do art as a kid, I literally had such a hard time with not being so serious. I was in a lot of art classes as a kid, and I was too serious about it, and it wasn't fun, and I just thought all my work was terrible. And now that I'm older, I'm the secret was to have fun, to just have fun with it. And it'll turn out beautiful, because it's meant to be that way. Like Bob Ross. This is cool. I like this texture. area now. Just do a nice little dot pattern. Just tapping away. This is so fun. It definitely gives me like either like galaxy or some kind of like animal print or something. I really love it. That's nice. Yellow in different cool areas. Dabbing away. This is cool. I really like this. I can't believe how fun this is. I'm literally having like the best time of my life right now. It like doesn't even matter what it looks like. It's just so much fun doing. I don't know if you do art, but you should try it. Because it's a lot of fun. Wow. I guess a little bit more yellow on there, and then I'll let this dry. And once it's dried, I can take the tape off, and then we'll officially be done with the painting part. And then comes the editing part of me taking all this footage and cutting it down to 15 seconds. So, it could be good enough for social media. It's going good. Turning out beautifully. Okay. I think that is a wrap. So what I'll do is I will stop that, and then I will put a fan on this and wait another like 20 to 30 minutes, and then I'll peel the tape off. Worst case scenario, if anywhere does bleed with color, you can always fix it with white, so it's okay. Everything's all done, you did it. Good job, and whatever happens, it's gonna look great. Hi, it's the moment of truth. We are back. It's 30 minutes. This is for sure fully dried, and I'm about to take the tape off, and I'm really excited to see if the lines stayed. And just so we know, it's okay if the lines aren't. You could touch it up with white paint and it's gonna be okay. So let's get started. I'm gonna hit record on my iPhone, and we're gonna take the tape off. Wish me luck, everybody. I hope this goes okay. If not, it's okay. Let's see. It's pretty good. That's good. There is a couple places where a little bit of paint seeped out, but that's okay. Like, most of the line is there, and that's what's really good, because I've done this before where I've completely ruined the tape, and it was awful because you can't really fix it at that point. This is really cool. If the whole thing has a theme, I might not even like touch it up. It all looks like it's like a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's take off this one. But yeah, I'm glad that this is just for fun and not for like a job, like a client. Because I'd be stressed. And this is a stress-free project. So if I feel like touching it up, I will. And if I don't, I won't. And that's okay. But I kind of like the look of it right now. I kind of dig it. So we'll just see. Okay, I like it. So let me hit pause on this real quick so I can show it to you guys. Let me also hit one more time because at the end of my shorts and reels, because I'm zooming up the paint job like so fast, I want to give it like a couple seconds to record the last piece. So when I am editing, I can just put that at the end if I do decide not to touch this up. This is how this looks now. And do you see how the lines, like it did bleed through a little bit? So I don't know. What do you think, Sean? Do you think I should clean up with white, or do you like the way this looks?
I think it adds character to it.
I know. It kind of adds character to it that I really like. That I'm like questioning whether I should mess that natural like pattern up. So I think I might just keep this like it is. It turned out well. If you're trying to do a project that needs straight, clean lines, definitely the red tape worked a little bit better than Scotch tape, but you can see right here it bled a little bit still. So it could have been me painting it too roughly. It could have been like a number of reasons, but at the end of the day, I like it, so I'm going to keep it this way. I like that it adds character. So last but not least, I'm going to take this outside in the backyard and I'm going to spray it with some matte, like acrylic sealer. It works really, really well for sealing in stuff, and in case like dust or dirt ever gets on your artwork, you can completely like clean it without like destroying your artwork at all, or rubbing the dirt in and like making it like a permanent like issue. So yeah, I don't need my phone anymore. This section's done, and now I'm gonna edit it. So I'm gonna open my phone up and I'm gonna go to the iMovie app right here. Click on iMovie. I'm gonna say start a new movie. There's 3 sections: magic movie, storyboard, or movie. I just click on movie. And on my phone, I could see all the videos that I've taken today, and I could select them. So I'm going to select the first one I did today and press create movie. So this is the first video that I've taken of this when the canvas was blank. And I'm going to select on the video, and I'm going to hit this little like pinch in to zoom, and I'm going to like zoom all the way out. I do that with all of my shorts and reels during the edit stage. And then what I also do is I make sure that I mute every edit that I do, because I either put a song over it, or like for monetization reasons, like I don't use it. So I'll have it musicless for the edit stage. And then I'll hit this little fast forward and fast forward as fast as I can, because I have 11 videos that I have to make like 1 second each. Total, it's like 40 minutes that took me to make this and film it. And now I have to get that 40 minutes into 15 seconds. So I hit done when I'm done, and I'll save this to my videos. And it's a 30-second clip so far, but there's 10 of these that I have to make into... This is only 37 seconds. I have to keep repeating this over and over again until this video is 1 second. So when I fast forwarded that button, I just keep doing over and over and over again until it's a second. So once that's saved, I'll go back to projects, start a new project, insert, and right there I could see that that was the zoomed out video that I just did. I'll press create movie, and then I can fast forward this again. Now it's 18 seconds. So I'm going to go done, save again, save video, and then it's exporting. And best thing to do is have this plugged in, because your phone battery will die very quickly. So then I just do that again. So I'm going to have to do it a couple more times, but you get the point. So I have to do that 11 times. If you want to see how the short ends up, check out the link in my description. It's going to send you straight to my shorts on my channel. And because I'm not going to like film like the 1,000 times I have to edit this. But you get the gist of it. I have to do that for all shorts and reels on Instagram. And I'm going to edit this on my boyfriend's software. He'll edit this as a long for my YouTube. So if you made it to this part, thank you. I appreciate you so much for your time. It really means a lot. And this was so much fun to do. You could do it as well if you want to do it at home, or if you want your kids to do it. It turned out really, really well. If I was doing this for a client of mine for freelance art, I would definitely take white acrylic from Golden and I would touch up all these areas. But I really, really do. I really like it this way. And it makes me happy. It gives me Van Gogh vibes. And that's what I wanted. So thank you again. And I really appreciate you. And thanks.